I suspended.
Okay.
That's what started it all.
Tell me about the paper again, because you never told me about it. They made
didn't
you.
give me a copy of it.
They didn't give you a copy.
Oh, he said, I'll give you a copy later.
Oh,
But it's in my file. On the paper, it has to be.
David, now what did the paper say?
It said I was being. All it said that I was being insubordinate. About the spraying with the
No,
phone?
David, I'm
What?
not asking your opinion.
No, that's what it said.
What did it say? Anything else? You got to say, take everything. I'm going to have the paper, David. There's nothing to
It
hide.
said I was being insubordinate with towards all my workers, all my fellow workers and stuff.
That's it?
It just said a bunch. I just had one line on it about being insubordinate. That's what the thing. Instead of writing the whole incident on there, they didn't put the links on it. They just put down like being insubordinate.
Didn't you ask for proof? Who said it? Did you?
Yeah, and two people sitting there. The two corporations were sitting in the office with
The
him.
Mexicans?
Guess what? Excuse me. Let me explain to you. When I went to my hearing with him, it should have just been me and Lee or Bill Wyman or somebody like that, because we were the only ones really involved. But they brought these two guys from the corporation in there, and they both sat there. They were both in there making their comments during the meeting. They had me in the office. They came and got me when I was working. I just stood there all my wet. I was all wet, soaked up. I was all soaked and stuff. They came and got me from my workplace, take me in the office and do this to me. They tell me I was fucking, you were being insubordinate.
And did you ask him you wanted more information?
I said, you know what? I said, you know what? You already got to go down there when I'm supposed to be bad and stuff, okay? I said, I can't change your opinion. You already put on your opinion on it.
And who was it? Bill White? Lee?
Lee. Bill
Jared
Wyman.
Lemick.
Oh, if it would have been Will Wyman, he probably would have tore the paper up when we got done talking to me.
No, David, Bill Whiteman allowed them to do this to you. David, calm down. Listen.
I didn't talk to Bill. After Bill, no, guess what happened? Dale had talked to Bill. Okay?
Oh, Dale's a bitch.
No, Miss Creamer, let me say to me. Remember when we seen Dale going over there to talk to Bill that morning when we left? The same morning they told me to go home early. When the next day when I went to work, when Lee showed me that paper, and Dale said that he talked to Bill Wyman that morning. He told Bill Wyman what happened. And Bill Wyman said, "Oh, don't worry about it." He said, "It's okay. Just go back to work. Tell me just to continue working. Just for me to continue working." He told Bill said, "Just continue working." Well, later on, Lee came up with this paper. Where you have to call that lady up and go over there and pick up the paper, a copy of it from the office. Kathy, I have a copy of it in my office. In my file.
Did you refuse to sign it all? Why did you sign
the paper?
Why didn't you tell him you didn't want to sign
I said,
it?
I'm going to go back to work, and I signed the paper.
David.
I signed it and went back to work, okay?
You didn't tell him you didn't want to sign.
I said, no, I'm signing this under duress.
Under duress.
I told him that.
David, you got to remember these words.
I told you. I said, I signed this under duress. As soon as we get a copy of it, we'll put on the little note on it. I signed it under duress. Just to get out of the office. I signed it just to get out of the office. I don't want to talk to the people. They could have told me right then, well, we're going to be here permanent now, you know, and they could have said something when we were in the office, you know what I mean? They didn't say shit.
David, it's not about that.
They're scammers.
They're criminals.
They came there to get rid of me. But guess what happened too? Remember when they had that sign, don't wear the caps? Because remember I told them my Trump hat? They put a sign up, don't wear your ball caps. So I quit wearing my cap. They tore down the signs. I bet the sign ain't up there no more. That sign ain't up there no more. Shoot, I'm not there no more.
Okay. Let me tell you God's plan. I finish this shit. Tomorrow I call EDD California. I have Gavona Garcia. She don't want to play.
Or EDD Washington.
Will you
said California.
David, I'm trying very hard.
You can't get this through California. You're going to try to file your NDD through California?
David, what does the letter of California say that you received yesterday?
Oh, for that. Yeah, for that. I'm talking about the other thing.
David, the only way The only time is that you let God handle this. We got to stop EDD California right now on the track.
We have to start washing them.
David, do you wish to do this?
The longer we wait, the longer it goes for washing.
Okay, then you do it.
So you're saying
no, I say nothing. Did I say that, Dave?
Hey, come on. How you saying we got to call Washington EDD tomorrow?
Dave.
It started. Or it gets any longer.
Why don't you take care of it, Dave?
That's the problem. We're waiting.
No. The problem is your mental health and your violence. You either let God do it or you do it. The letter, it's ready. It's a legal document. A legal document. We get all the answers real quick. We get to see a doctor this week. I demanded in the letter. We sign you up again for housing. For us. You know how these corrupt shits are. David, we get you a mailbox for a year or 2 years in Aberdeen, Washington. God and I can only do so much. But you must turn off the TV. Put on, there's a football game. Put in a football game. Maybe they're disrespecting our national anthem. Orville. We get you to see a doctor. We medicate you. The difference between Americans and God, to the least of us. To the least of us. And it is a challenge. Like the strangers. 8 and 9. How can you see this? Oh my God.
I was sleeping. No, I can't.
Mute it. They're making fun of him. Mute it.
Guy came on too.
Put on the football game.
Donald Trump's on there too, though. Hey, he was on the show when they were doing that. He was on there.
Well, he's a pendejo.
Donald Trump was on there with him.
He's a pendejo.
He was on the show with him.
A pendejo.
I didn't watch it.
Now let me do this. I call and leave a message. I want a copy of the document. You set the time. I will have wonderful drive.
You just have to call Kathy. She has it on my file.
It's a challenge.
We have to call Kathy.
Where do you think it would be, David?
Kathy has it.
David, where do you think it would be? Lawanda. I'm okay, Mama. Mija. Mija. Do you have our prom picture? Please. Post it on my Facebook. My family's so ashamed. They even burned my baby pictures. But they let me get booked. Boise, are you in hell yet? Don't forget Juan. Betty's Peña. Don't forget Frank Rodriguez of Freeport, Texas. Hey, Angie. Tell your daughter this. I heard she was amused that I am a trans woman. Angie Rodriguez of Freeport, Texas. After your date with Frank Rodriguez, Because I was sleeping at their house. I had to go to work at the shrimp house at 4 in the morning to stand in line to get a bucket to head shrimp. And you run to yourself people in Texas. After he bucked you, he raped me. Me, tell your daughters. After your husband bucked you, he raped me. I will leave this son of a bitch better than he's ever been. And it's up to him now. But if he stays in Westport, it's not my problem. In grace of God, be blessed. In amends of amends, excuse the noise. But that's the way it is. Anyway. And ask any woman that walks what I walk. I walk. And to do good. Honor to bullying. A duty to terrorize. Washington State pigs of swine. As sodomite organ. Sheriff's pigs of swine. In grace of God, be blessed. Gracia barks. Who the fuck is out there? Is it number 9, number 8, or the freak next door?
Guess what? Hey,